You will die.
I see your logic. But I've kinda got my own theory.
As the masterminds behind the Worms franchise, the developers at Team 17 are known for making games about slimy invertebrates. Even in 1991, 4 years before the Worms series debuted, Team 17 was making games about slimy invertebrates. Only back then, they weren't exactly terrestrial. The game was called Alien Breed, a top-down shooter that borrowed heavily from the Alien films. From the appearance of the aliens to the atmosphere and aesthetics of the levels, Alien Breed was like an unlicensed Alien the video game. It was hardly an original concept, but it didn't need to be. And the same can be said for this one. This is Alien Breed 3 Descent, the third and final game in Team 17's reboot of their seminal tribute to Sigourney Weaver. Now, there are two things about Alien Breed 3 Descent. First, Team 17 has gotten the alien vibe down to a science. This game is very much in the classic spirit of the first two Alien movies. The cold, damp walkways suspended in the mist, the flickering of a faulty light in a narrow maintenance tunnel, and, of course, the bloodthirsty aliens that are basically just xenomorphs in everything except name. And second, for better or worse, the gameplay is just as predictable as the style. Alien Breed 3 comes just a few months after the release of Alien Breed 2, and not a whole lot has changed for the trilogy's conclusion. This game is basically a standard top-down shooter. You move through the environment with the left stick, you shoot anything that moves by aiming with the right stick. And aside from some camera issues, the game plays well enough. You have to wrestle with your perspective most of the time, but when you have a good angle, the core gameplay is pretty solid. Aliens burst through the walls and crawl from the floor, swarming you from every angle at times, and blasting them down is a lot of fun. Of course, it can also get kind of boring after a while. Fortunately, Alien Breed 3 is a short game, but even so, there isn't anything here you haven't seen in other top-down shooters. Alien Breed 3 clings to the traditions of both the original Alien Breed and the genre itself, which definitely has some old-school benefits, but it also has a few drawbacks, especially in terms of variety and surprises. I mean, aside from the alien sneak attacks, there really aren't any in Alien Breed 3. But you know, the game does more than enough well to warrant your attention, especially if you're a fan of top-down shooters. This is a solid one. And personally, I'm all about the game's presentation. It's not really a technical showpiece by any means, but Team 17 nailed the aesthetic they were going for, and they really create a fitting sense of sci-fi dread. The style is just top-notch throughout the entire experience. There is a cooperative multiplayer mode, but unfortunately it's nothing you'll play more than once or twice. It's actually pretty limited, which is a shame since the game seems to be an ideal candidate for co-op play. But the campaign is still entertaining enough for a look. The atmosphere is like something from an Ellen Ripley nightmare, and there's enough solid running and gunning to make taking in those sights worthwhile. For those who like the old Alien Breed, or even the first two Alien films, Alien Breed 3 Descent is an enjoyable homage to both.